Hello everybody, welcome to SoGoodReviews.com, taking a look at the low-budget Possessed from 2002, directed by Billy Cheung. And it's a stab at echoing The Exorcist and its many emotional complexities. And when you get Billy Cheung in the directing chair, you at best expect something sufficient, but at best dedication within that modesty in a way. Strange. Possessed is a beast of that nature, and has some success by treating its story and characters with care and depth. It may be forced care a bit, and only mild depth, but care and depth nonetheless. So, the entry into the story is like basically a soap opera with past relationships and jealousy as prime ingredients, but thankfully we get to see more characters that walk very different ways of life compared to the main character, Julian Chueng, and the Japanese actor's plays. And we become interested to see how these other people connect to the rest of the character gallery, and when you see Billy Cheung play out the Sam Lee possession without much aid of physical effects or CGI, a common thinking throughout the film actually, we see Billy Cheung's correct thinking, because he brings us fragments of spookiness and challenges himself on a low budget to scare us as much as he can within an ordinary setting. And this is even a great big stab at the realism, and the effect is involving within the grade you expect Cheung to clinch at best. Of course, it's decent, you know. And there's also the running theme of loneliness and lost love and display, starting with Minako as the stranger in a foreign land and hopelessly in love, while Reverend Yeung is the Max von Sydow of our piece, as he's lost his faith in God after tragedy has struck. So it comes together in a battle against the vengeful spirit, and the dramatic work remains pretty evenly handled throughout, without knocking seasoned drama veterans or anyone out of their chair. But it's still slightly more than I expected from Billy Cheung, and speaking of his stylistic work, it's equal to that of old familiar horror tools being employed, because there's barely any room for new interpretation of horror nowadays. So there's jumps via usage of sound effects and a good old sequence with blood in the sink. But amazingly enough, Billy Cheung has quite high respect for these inclusions that puts decent dread into them. So yep, Billy Cheung has created decent escapism again.